one day only. Head down to your local Autos to get your new used car today. Ever wonder why salespeople are just so convincing? Or maybe you want to beat them at their own game? Well, today on Psychology, we'll be talking about ways to negotiate and persuade.
You could change everything tonight. This is your chance to do something right.
First things first, you gotta make sure you come off as neutral, as if you want the best for both parties. The last thing people want is to feel like they're getting screwed over. So you need to put them at ease, make them feel sympathized with. You can do this by sharing anecdotes of when you were on their side, when you were buying a car, when you were renting a house, whatever. Or by asking questions, saying you understand their situation, sharing insider information, or making multiple offers and options for them to choose. People are far more receptive to those that they like and trust. Many times, salespeople will negotiate by slowly compromising and shaving off little by little. So it seems like you're saving a lot, but it's a minimal amount each time, and the total amount is not really that much. If you price your products higher, their perceived value goes up automatically, since people assume there's a justification for it being more expensive. If something is cheap, people might not think it's quality. So if you price high and then tell them you can give it to them for lower, after a lot of negotiation, hard thinking about it, saying, I don't know, maybe I can do $10 less, $20 less, instead of just saying, oh, I'll give it to you for $50 less, people will want it more than if the lower price was there to begin with or given easily to them. We also like things that are scarce and exclusive. Less quantity means higher value, with one of a kind being the most sought after of all. You know, people always want what they can't have. Salespeople will constantly check in with their manager. This is for multiple reasons. First, it makes you have to wait around longer and get more anxious about what they could be saying. This can lead to stress, frustration, boredom, or exhaustion, which all makes us more susceptible to suggestibility and saying yes. Imagine someone asks you to play Scrabble. If you have other things to do, you're probably going to say no. But if you're sitting around with nothing else to do, bored to tears, you're going to say yes. You'll take anything just to get you out of your bored and frustrated state. By the time the salesperson and the manager negotiate and figure it out and get to you at the final price, you'll be too over it to negotiate further and just agree with whatever they offer. The other reason is that it creates a person to blame, a scapegoat. Usually the manager is in a back office or a top office and you don't speak with them directly, so you never see their face and you can place your frustrations onto them more easily since you don't know them, they're just the mystery figure. Then the salesperson can also push any blame onto them and be like, sorry, it's my manager, they won't let me do this, they won't let me do that, it's not me, oh, my manager's the worst. And then you can relate to them more easily, creating a sympathetic connection with them. So then you guys feel like you're on the same side and they're the bad guy. Once you're all buddy-buddy, you'll be more likely to want to help one another. If you want to learn more about how to close a deal, check out this week's bonus episode, coming soon. Like I mentioned in episode 9, humans are very loss and risk and change averse people. You can use the framing effect to change losses into wins. So if you're trying to sell something, you want to focus on what the other person's gaining. Say something like, I'll give you my car for $1,000, rather than give me $1,000 for my car. Today we talked about how to negotiate and persuade. Next week we'll talk a little bit more about this topic, and after that we'll cover how to make people tell the truth. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell and comment down below any thoughts, comments, or experiences you have. See you next time, and remember to behave yourself.